Time is now for the Bills. It is basically now or never, you could say, for Josh Allen with no Mahomes and no Burrow, the two quarterbacks that have knocked him out of the playoffs every time in his career. So it's got to be now, and it is actually going to start off with a win in Jacksonville against Jacksonville. Going to give you my tips and predictions, and we've been giving our tips and predictions for the biggest games of the playoffs right here at bets.com.au and over at the website. So check it out. Now, let's get into this one. Look, I am jumping on the Bills, as I said, and I'm actually going against basically all the strong defensive stats of Jacksonville here. You can see Jacksonville is the hardest team to run against, and they actually are the team where opposition throw against the most. And my tips are completely against those trends. I'm taking James Cook over 80.5 rushing yards. Look, James Cook led the NFL in rushing this season, and he's going to have to find a breakthrough against this tough defense. I also expect quite a lot of attempts for Cook, and then things will, yes, open up for Josh Allen and the passing game, but it's going to have to be built on James Cook. So that means I'm also taking Allen under 32.5 passing attempts. Look, he threw under that in 12 of 16 games this season, but the pull is yes. Jacksonville, opposition passing attempts, 37 on average this season. So basically throwing all of that out the window. Call me crazy. I might be crazy, and it'll probably show after this video. But it's the joys of tipping. And we're backing against the grain because I expect Buffalo to get out to an early lead and then control the clock through the running game of James Cook, still managing first downs and probably getting those 2 rushing attempts of the 4 downs. So that's where I'm leaning. But of course, you've got to back Josh Allen as your touchdown scorer for the game because, look, he needs a monster game in those and be very efficient with the passing attempts that he does have and protect the ball. Jacksonville love to create turnovers. So Allen's going to have to protect the ball. The Bills are going to have to protect the ball on the ground, but they will win this game and start their campaign to San Francisco. So simple as that. Allen under attempts, James Cook over yards, Buffalo to win, and the Josh Allen touchdown. Just remember, all NFL playoffs, gamble responsibly, and happy punting.